Dear Derry, I know I missed a couple of days. I missed, was it Thursday? Because I came home, excuse me, came home and fell asleep and woke up the next day, of course, being Friday, and was like, I'll just do some more, kind of extra-y stuff for Friday night. It'll be fine. Oh, no tea. Oh, well. Maybe I'll just drink honey mustard. No. I'll just drink some water or something. Anyway, figuring I would make up for it on Friday. And my camera's really angled high thanks to the podcast yesterday. Should be. Is it better? Is it not better? Not better, not. There we go. Okay. Figuring I would make up for it for Friday night. Well, then Friday night came along. And there was a great deal of roommate noise as they were watching something on TV. I don't remember what it was. Charlie Brown Christmas special or something. I don't know. Anyway, so there's lots of, not necessarily laughing. I mean, there was laughing, but lots of discussion about like the original Peanuts, comic strip and whatnot, and how it translated into the animations that we see today and whatnot. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so there was lots of noise. So I was like, okay, I'll just take a nap, and I'll wake up around 1 or 2, and everybody will be gone, and I'll just record then. So I woke up, and it's like 5:30, and I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? That was not a nap. But I'm a firm believer in the idea that, you sleep as much as you need to. If you wind up, you intend to lay down to take a nap and you wind up sleeping for 6 hours, clearly you needed it. Now the problem is, I feel like I need more. But I mean, it is now 6:30 on Saturday morning, and I have to somehow make up for Thursday and Friday nights. Because everybody's doing this well, not everybody, but there's a lot of people doing this daily December vlogging thing. And I'm like, I've been doing this since August. Hell with you guys, it's like, I'm so far ahead of you guys. I think I can afford to skip a day or two. So I'm probably not going to make up for Thursday and Friday. And then I don't normally record on Saturdays, so this will make up for the fact that blah, blah, blah. There you go. Haha, neener. That's the way I'm going to do it, sort of thing. With regard to Patreon, I have pretty much decided, yes, I'm going to sign up for and use Patreon. If you guys do not know what it is, definitely consider looking into it. It's with the changes that are about to come down in January, it means that we won't be able to, daily content, it'll be virtually impossible to monetize in a timely fashion. It would mean that with YouTube's review process, it takes anywhere between 2 hours and 2 days to monetize a video, and I'm not going to record Tuesday's video on Sunday, and then upload it and wait for them to review it and okay it, and then I monetize it on Tuesday, and I'm not going to record it on Tuesday, but not have it become monetized and therefore viewable until Thursday. I don't want to do that. So I have, 2 options. One is to just not monetize them at all, which effectively eliminates any income that I get from them. The other, I'm very sniffly right now, and I don't know why. I don't have a cold. I'm not sure. No, who knows? It is a little bit chilly in here, but it's not too bad. Anyway, either not monetize them at all, or I know there was another part to that, and I don't know where it went. It's just gone. Yeah, okay. I guess it must not be that important. And then just, the only things I would wind up monetizing are my WoW audiobooks or my audiobook series, or the WoW 2, if I choose to do a WoW 2 with Elder Scrolls Online now scheduled for release in April. I will probably do a how-to, not really a let's play, more of a much like I did with World of Warcraft back in the dim times before the Cataclysm. I will do sort of just a primer on this is how you play, because there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be wanting to play Elder Scrolls Online who either haven't played an MMO before, or they haven't been in the beta and they don't know how everything works. So I'll probably do a how-to on that. I'm going to have to, figure out a lot of the mechanics for myself. Just because when I was doing the beta, there were several parts that weren't finished yet. It's kind of, beta is beta. It's not done, So there are elements that I will have to figure out before I can't really teach anybody how to do something if I don't know how to do it myself. So when I can't, it just suck. So the only other thing I can think of right now is there is a wonderful, wonderful Scottish friend of mine named Mori, who's over at the Quest Gaming Network. Wonderful Scottish man. And I wanted to do a little shout out to you, Mori. You Scottish glorious bastard. Yes. Because, you sound so incredibly Scottish. You have to be Scottish. It's actually kind of pointing back to something. We were watching Varwin on Twitch playing Oblivion, and got into this whole discussion about somebody had asked, so are you English? Are you Welsh? Are you whatever? And listening to his accent, I'm like, no, he is not Welsh, and he is not Scottish. He is very clearly English. And then he got into the pronunciations of Derbyshire, which is where he's from, Derbyshire, which I have always heard pronounced Derbyshire. So, yeah, that's the way I learned it, and that's the way I'm going to say it. Anyway, there were points where he was getting not indignant about it. He's a little too British to get indignant about things, I think. But yeah, I figured, okay, time to just twist the dagger a little bit. I'm going to call him Scottish. So, closing on 9 minutes. I call it there. I've got other stuff I have to do. I'm not going to be dog sitting next week, which means I'll be here at the house, which means it's going to be much, much harder to find any quiet time to record. Truly quiet time, because even if the housemates aren't making noise, someone in this neighborhood is. So, going to be a real trick, because Starship Sofa needs they've shortened my timeline a bit. I suppose it's what I deserve, because I was, on several occasions, I have complained that, having it be a year out, I keep deprioritizing it in my head. And, if they had told me, get it to us by, the end of next month, that puts a little more urgency on it, and I will be less likely to keep pushing it aside for other things. Well, now they're like, oh my God, can you do this right now? And I'm like, you didn't need it until March. What's going on? And they're like, oh, we need it now. And I'm like, I can't do it right now. I've got all this other stuff. So that's what I get. for saying that I wish I had a shorter timeline on it. Now I have a really short timeline on it. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, so I will let you guys go now that we're closing in on, 10 and a half minutes. And so I will talk to you guys. I probably won't post tonight because, of course, it's Saturday, but I will probably be posting tomorrow. And, we're coming up on the holiday season this week. So maybe on Tuesday, for TMI Tuesday, maybe I'll give you guys a present, a gift, if you will, for Christmas. All right. So I will talk to you guys later. And until then, be careless.